Hey guys, so we have a teaser here for, I guess, an incoming ZENKAI Awakening, because it says ZENKAI right here, so it's obviously ZENKAI Awakening. When was the last time we got a teaser like this for a ZENKAI character? I actually can't remember. I mean, even for like the anniversaries, like for UI Goku, did we get a teaser? I don't think so. So yeah, this is a very rare occurrence here. And you know what this tells me too, is this tells me that whatever we're getting here for the ZENKAI probably has nothing to do with part 1 of Legends Fest, I would assume, because otherwise it would be pretty obvious. But they are giving us this teaser here. Now, I think there's actually a lot of possibilities for what this could be. I'm going to go through each option here and probably in order of what I think is least likely to most likely. But there's probably going to be a ton of characters I'm not even thinking of that this possibly could be alluding to. So what we have here is, I think this is supposed to be someone doing a shot put, which, I mean, that's what it looks like to me. He's throwing something. He's throwing it up into the air, which is important to note. He's obviously outside because there's a sky. It's blue, I assume is what that means. It looks like he's wearing sneakers. He's wearing shorts. I don't know. He looks like a shot put, person who's doing the shot put. Okay, so what does this mean? I have 4 options here for what this possibly could be. Probably we'll just get like the first 2 out of the way because I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. So the first character I don't think this is possible, but maybe is going to be this guy. If you guys remember this guy on his ultimate, he throws out the, I don't even know what it's called. Let's just see. What is the ultimate called this guy has? The Sword of Sanctifying Light, but that's not what the move is. It's like, what is it? It's like Judgment or God's Judgment or something like that. It's, the giant ball of fire, right? So his ultimate, when you don't get the LF, is when he throws that like giant ball of fire. I think it's something Judgment or something. I don't know. The Samasu's attacks are like they have long names, Judgment or something like that. But that's what this guy does in his ultimate. If you guys remember what it looks like when he doesn't get the LF, he throws the giant fireball up into the air, which kind of does look like this, but. I don't think this is what we're getting. I don't think this is what we're getting. So I'm just going to cross this guy off the list. That's option number 1. Option number 2, which I think is significantly more likely than Zamasu. Like, honestly, this is probably not going to happen. I just wanted to at least mention the possibility. Option number 2 is going to be one that people probably are looking forward to the most, and it's this guy. A lot of people, I think, are probably going to look at this and think of the Soul Punisher. The reason why I don't think that's as likely is for a reason that I'll talk about for the next 2 characters. So for this one, I think it's really important to note that he's throwing this upwards. He's not throwing this like to the side. And I think that really matters because whenever we take a look at these hints, they're always very specific in how they do these. Like almost everything in this image has to mean something. And because he's throwing it up into the air, I don't think that's going to mean that it's alluding to the Gogeta Soul Punisher, because obviously Gogeta Soul Punisher, he's throwing it at Broly, he's not throwing it up into the air. So I don't know if it's going to be that. And also, this Gogeta does not do the Soul Punisher. I mean, that's something else to remember as well. This Gogeta does not do that. The Ultra Gogeta Blue does the Soul Punisher. This guy does not do that. He does the, what is it, like Resonant Explosion or something? I don't remember what they call the god something. Meteor Explosion. Meteor Explosion is his ultimate arts card. So this Gogeta does not actually do the Soul Punisher. Yes, I am in the camp of, yes, we need this guy to ZENKAI. I think there's still a possibility that even if this guy does not ZENKAI now, we could see this later down the line during Legends Fest for him to still ZENKAI. I mean, it's way overdue for one. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for, but this guy needs to ZENKAI soon. But looking at the hint, I don't think this is alluding to Gogeta Blue, but at least it's much more likely, I think, than Merge Zamasu. So that's the second option here. Then we get to the third option, which again, I don't think, I mean, it's at least semi-likely, but it would be so weird if this is what it was. And this is going to be, if I could find him, Titans Yamcha. Here we go. A lot of you guys probably have never experienced this character because he came out very early on in the game's lifespan, never received a Zenkai, and he wasn't very good even on initial release. But the interesting thing about this character is he does hold a green, right? No, he does. Oh, he holds a blue card. He does hold a blue card. So I mean, that's one, I guess, interesting thing about this character. Now, the reason why I'm saying that this is at least semi-likely, again, this is the same argument I made with Gogeta Blue, with him throwing it up into the air, so that might discount this. But I find it interesting how this guy's wearing athletic, like, clothing. He's wearing sneakers and he's wearing shorts. Now, obviously, when you play baseball, you don't wear shorts, but I don't know. Again, they always do things in these hints to mean something. And they clearly put, you know, athletic clothing on this silhouette of this person. I don't know, man. It looks like this guy's supposed to be an athlete, a sports player, you know, doing the shot put or whatever this is supposed to be. Titans Yamcha's a baseball player. It could mean something. I wouldn't count out Titans Yamcha. Obviously, people would be very upset if this was Titans Yamcha for Legends Festival. Plus, this is the first time in a while they've given us a hint for a Zenkai character and it ends up being Titans Yamcha. That would be something that they do, though, right? Let's not pretend like, oh, they're not going to give us a hint for Titans Yamcha's Zenkai Awakening. I feel like, here's what I would say. I think if they were to do a Zenkai for Titans Yamcha, they could give us a hint for this. Like, they could give us a hint for his Zenkai with this, but then they could give us another Zenkai at the same time. I think that's what they would probably do. So they could give us a Zenkai for Titans Yamcha with this hint, but then literally the same day drop one for, like, Gogeta Blue. And I think people would be fine with that. But they just sort of like bait and switch us with the Titans Yamcha hint here. That's possible. I think that actually really is possible here. Okay, so let's move on to the next character that I think it's probably most likely to be. And that is Great Ape Vegeta. This probably fits the character the most. This is obviously a reference, I think, to when he throws the fake moon into the air. Because, you know, it's a circle. He's throwing it up into the air, which is what this is. And also, we just had Great Ape Vegeta on, where's the banner? Is it this one? I think it's this one that he's on. Let me wait for it to load. I'll pull this one up just in case, but I think it's this one. Yeah, so Vegeta is on this banner, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, why is he here? Because the new unit is Vegeta Clan, like they're part of Vegeta Clan. That's the only reason why he's like, this makes no sense. Why is he here? He does not fit on the same. I don't know. Like this character's Vegeta Clan. This character's Vegeta Clan. This character's Vegeta Clan. Maybe they're just throwing him on here because he's Vegeta Clan, but I don't know. There's a reason why he's here, I think. And so I think with this in combination with the hint seemingly being fairly in line with what this Vegeta would be, right? With him throwing the fake moon into the air, because that's part of his LF. Literally his LF is him throwing the fake moon into the air and then doing the Great Ape animation and doing the LF. I feel like this guy's a very good case to be the next Zenkai, which I guess would then indicate that part 2 would be Saiyan Saga related in some way, which is fine, I think. I think Saiyan Saga definitely has been one of the lesser represented parts of the game. And you also have to remember, we've had a bunch of Saga campaigns this year. We had Buu Saga, we had Frieza Saga, we've had Dragon Ball, and then we've had movies. So they've not done a Saga campaign for Saiyan Saga. So I think that could also be another indication that this Great Ape Vegeta might be on the cusp of getting a Zenkai here. He's been on a banner recently. He sort of fits this hint as well. I think there's a lot of different things that are pointing towards Great Ape Vegeta being the next Zenkai Awakening. I will say, when you compare a character like LF Great Ape Vegeta to LF Gogeta Blue, who is the more worthy character in terms of hype of being a Legends Fest LF Zenkai character? Clearly, it's not this character. Clearly, it's Gogeta Blue. So, I think it's very likely that assuming this guy gets a Zenkai now, we could very easily see another LF Zenkai later down the line, maybe whenever we get the LF, or not the LF, whenever we get the Ultra for part 3, they could also then give us another LF Zenkai at that point too, which they could very easily do a more hype unit like Gogeta Blue at that same time. So we'll see. But in my experience, well, not my experience, in my opinion, I think this guy fits the bill the most, but it's possible. It's possible that it's Gogeta Blue. It's possible that it's Merged Zamasu, though I highly doubt it. It's possible that it's Titans Yamcha, but again, I think if it is Titans Yamcha, they're probably going to release a second Zenkai at the same time because people would be pretty upset that they release a teaser for a Zenkai and it's Titans Yamcha. And I guess it's possible it's something I'm not even thinking of, but at least just from initial look at this and look at the character roster, like nothing else really pops out at me. Like if we go to LFs here, what other character on the list here really fits the bill that has not been Zenkai'd yet? Who hasn't been Zenkai'd yet? Obviously, this character we talked about doesn't really fit Broly, doesn't fit Future Gohan. Kid Buu, I don't know. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, no. This Zamasu we talked about. Kid Gohan, no. Cell, no. This Vegeta, yes. Definitely not these guys. Bardock, I don't think so. Trying to think. I don't think so, no. No. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's really all that's all we have. So I think Grade 8 Vegeta is #1 most likely option here, but there's a few others to consider. Let me know down below what you guys think of this hint here, as well as if there's anything that I wasn't really considering here in my analysis of this very, very detailed hint that we have here. But hope you guys enjoyed. We should be getting, I think, the official reveal of whatever this is in a few days. It should be coming out this coming week. And then I think the week following this week will be when we get the Part 2 banner. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.